Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are back with some more Gozyuger, watching episode 9 today. Last episode, we really getting into the thick of it. We, I guess, lost the last ring bearer, Osai Meguru. He was killed by Horu's brother, whose name is Kwon now. I wouldn't be surprised if the guy's dead, just because Kwon seems like he's lost his soul. Once he separated from Horu, I imagine was taken by the no ones and like re-educated into who he is now. He completely destroyed his brother and his brother's hope to acquire a dream. We got a really good fight scene with him, with Kwon and the other Rangers. Even Kwon using Reds that he defeated already in his fight, and then using their weapons as well. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting. I guess Kwon is trying to recruit Horu into the fold, but first he has to break him down, I guess, because Horu is like, I'm done with the ring competition. I don't want to do it anymore. Basically because he was told he was trash by his brother, you know? So I think the others are going to not accept that. They're going to be like, listen, we want to defeat you, you know, we want each of us want to win, but not like that, right? So I think they're going to hold on to his ring to give it back to him in this episode. But yeah, the drama is really kicking up episode 8, so I'm excited to see what we have in store in episode 9, because it looks like we're going to be continuing right after that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's see what we have for episode 9. Oh, by the way, I didn't realize that the queen was talking about how she used to have a husband, and that's one of the things that she's searching for. So the big thing is probably that Tegasword was her husband before. That's why they have similar abilities. That's pretty much it. What the heck? Turns out our Patreons love getting shit on. What the heck? King Candle? Excuse me, this is the guy who destroyed like a quarter of the city. I don't think we should serve him. The cafe owner is gonna be like, money's money, alright? We'll take whatever we can get. Oh, there was a little change there. I think we can actually see Kwon in Horu's little circle thing. Oh, do you not? I thought he came here for Horu. Oh my god. Because of the mask. Damn, you're weak. Did you pay for that, sir? Get him. What do you mean, what's that? That's how she gets him. What the heck? You don't have anything better to do? Gozyuger Wolf. I mean, Horu. I mean, Lonely Wolf. Oh no. Really? You have no feelings whatsoever? Exactly. Show your true self. What do you know? I don't care if you're his brother. You're psychotic. Ooh. Oh. God, that looks good. Got him. Meanwhile, the cafe owner is just like raking it in. Oh my god. The sales this week are gonna be magnificent. What the heck? How avant-garde! Right? You see? She, no matter what happens, she's winning. You called him trash last episode. There we go. What a creep. What the hell? I never thought brothers could like think of each other like that. Like my love, my hope, my puppet. That seems more like a romantical thing, you know? Like obviously a toxic romantical thing, not a good one. He's like, I'm taking my freaking business card back. I'm resigning before I even apply. You would think Ryugi would know something about Tega Sword being like romantically involved with someone, right? Like a marriage. Like it should be in the legends of old or something. What's going on? Get him! What do you mean catch him to get your cell? He doesn't have any money. Don't kill him. Oh my. That was cool. It's kind of like the Monkey King. Oh my god. We're getting some fire candle characterization? What the heck? What? Yo, he's gonna be my favorite character, I think. Oh my god. Dang. It's about the journey, not the destination. Which is what this freaking show is all about. The journey, not the destination. Exactly. I love Fire Candle, man. Oh my god. He's evil, he'll kill people, but I like him. I can't lie. Motherfucker, what? Tega Sword! He's ashamed. I get it. It'll be hard to face them again, but they'll forgive you. Especially after meeting your freaking brother. Holy shit. Tatakai! Oh shoot, we're actually having a fight. Here we go! Yo, so did they take an Uber here, or did somebody have a car? That's cool though, I love that! Oh, that was great. And I feel like they're kind of fighting for Horu, you know? I like it. Oh my god, he's so good though. He's so good at fighting. Ooh. Oh, here we go, get ready. I love this, I'm excited. Yo, this is so cool. I love this. It's a gun battle you want. Oh? Ooh, let's go! Get ready. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, I want that one. Don't let him get that ring, alright? That's like one of the most overpowered ones. Oh shoot. Wait, timeout, what? He took, I think, Decker Ranger's fists and then gave it to this one. Rico is barely using like the powers of Boom Boomger. It's so overpowered and he's not using it completely. Here we go. Yo, look. Yo, that's so cool. Yo, look at you guys fumbling and stumbling. You really do need Horu, don't you? Go away! We don't want you! You haven't paid your tab! Oh, stop it! It now has a late fee. Yo, why you guys keep asking for money? Oh my god! Debts! It's like our pet died. Jesus, got their legs sprawled all over the place. It's ridiculous. You guys gotta get stronger. Tatakai! Let's go! At this point, what the heck is going on? Oh! Oh, he got his own weapon! Wolf D caliber 50. What the heck? What is this? O's? It's gonna fix itself in a second. He can make portals. That's crazy. I hope everybody gets an upgrade. Like, oh wait, no. Everybody does have their own weapon. Now it's Horu's turn. Let's go. Freaking like the Ahsoka style. And that was when he was like 10. The finest loser dog. Yo, that's so good. Which one? Which one? Oh, okay. He got Boom Boomger though. I would have rather gotten back Boom Boomger. I don't care who your brother is. He's back. Oh, look at the moon behind him. There, that's my arch enemy. That's my boy. Yo, he's so proud. Oh my God, you're dragging him. Oh, it's the chain. His robot got its very own chain. I'm gonna just rip a hole in reality real quick. Ooh. Oh my God, he's in love. Yeah, he's like, I want to beat that. That's what I want to beat. I hope he's able to keep that cafe job though. That seems to be like perfect for him. Oh, what's wrong with you? You're not so cool anymore. What the fuck? Oh my God! Look where you and you'll break me. So what? Just mutual assured destruction? It's growing. Ah, what's his goal? He's like, oh, he can't be doing all of this for the queen. It's got to be something going on here. He's like, I'll destroy you and you'll destroy me. And then he has that cross as well. She branded him, I think manipulated him. Maybe there's a chance to save him. Maybe he'll be the Sixth Ranger. But first he needs to be, free of whatever control she has on him. I don't know. I thought this episode was very good for Horu, of course. Him just like getting that will to fight again and actually getting a pep talk from Sword. So that was actually really interesting. So he's watching, he's interfering here and there just to maybe get to the destination that he wants. But the thing that I really wanted to focus on was Fire Candle. I think he is my favorite character of the series. I just love how he's a villain, yes, but like one, he respects his comrades. Two, he's got a really cool staff. It's very reminiscent of the Monkey King. Three, he's pretty powerful, and I love his like very energetic character. And here, like, we're actually seeing him, like, we're understanding that he's in it for the love of the game, man. All right, the journey, not the destination, which seems to be the message of this whole series, really. How it's like you can't really focus on the end point. You could just go along for the ride, enjoy yourself. A really nice message, I think. It reminds me of Genshin Impact, how it was more had to do with traveling. We're not traveling here in Gozyuger, but like we are like a lot of people are focused on, okay, but where is this gonna go? Like, how are they gonna be a team but then have to fight each other at the end? It's like, it's not about that. It's about what they're doing in between, and that's being friends, saving each other, stuff like that. But yes, the action, of course, was really, really good. I, for some reason, just never noticed that Goju Wolf never had his own weapon until now. Because when I saw it, I'm like, oh, cool, so everybody's going to get their own signature weapon. I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody already has their signature weapon. It's just Horu who doesn't have anything. So it was cool that we finally got him his weapon. That means, honestly, that his team needs to level up. Like, they gotta. I hope we get like I don't think Sentai really usually have a training arc, but I really hope that these guys do, because like, why are they so weak without Horu? And I don't think it's the other way around, obviously, because Horu was able to dust these guys without his team. But for some reason, like, they need Horu bad. I don't think I really like that because it's Super Sentai. It's the team, the whole team. Like, obviously, maybe one will be stronger than the other here and there, but like, Horu decimated. Meanwhile, these guys were struggling like crazy and they lost. So I hope that they can get stronger, you know, and we won't need like stuff like this. And what happened in the last few episodes where it's like, oh, without Horu, I feel like a damsel in distress, heaven to Betsy's, you know what I mean? Like, come on, guys, you're a team. That means all of you gotta shape up. That's pretty much it. That's the only thing I really have for this episode. Quan was a horrible brother. I did mention, like, you know, how like toxic he sounded. It's like, he's beautiful. He's able to recognize Horu's what's the opposite of flaw? Like his shining characteristics. Like, he is pure, he's kind, and like everybody's looking at him like, Horu, what the hell? But like, one, Quan hasn't seen his brother in years, so obviously he had little changes here and there. But two, Horu is a kind. Like, he's a kind person at the end of the day. Like, he will help you. Maybe not something that he shows as much as he did when he was younger, but it's definitely still something that stuck with him. But yeah, so Quan sees his brother's like good characteristics, his shining characteristics, and he likes that, but he doesn't want like he still wants to like destroy. He wants to make Horu his, right? His puppet, doing whatever he wants, and he wants to squash those good points of his and separate him from his friends and just make any positive stuff about Horu, have them affect Quan and nobody else. That's what I'm getting from this. It's super messed up and really just like a horrible thing, which, I mean, there might be some brothers out there in the real world that are like that. Yeah, so it was cool that it was good to see Horu break from that and have his friends be one, like, defending him, and then being there to like talk sense back into him. So I mean, I thought that was really good. You know, obviously Quan is blood, but it seems the people who Horu can really trust are the people around him who aren't blood, who are just like, even though obviously, like I said, don't focus on the end game, which is they all have to fight each other, focus on the present. So yeah, we have that to worry about, but right now, one, Horu is aware of this. Like, everybody's aware of this. This isn't like a backstab. When they have to fight each other, they have to fight each other. And two, I mean, right now that's all Horu has. I don't know if he's ever gonna speak to his parents again, but for right now, Horu has his team. So I think that's great. I know they aren't really into the warm and fuzzies right now, but they're a really good support system, I think. Alright guys, I'm Gizno. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are back with some more Gozyuger, watching episode 10 today. Last episode we had a pretty emotional one. This one was about Horu really finding himself and maybe not finding the reason for, like, you know, a goal or anything like that, but understanding that he has to go through the journey of finding a goal. I believe that's what the last episode was about. He was kind of led all over the place by his brother. It was like, you don't have a goal, you're useless, you're a puppet, which is how he sees his little brother. Like, that's how he sees Horu. And it's kind of like this creepy sort of relationship where he wants Horu all to himself, so he'll break him down so nobody else will want him, basically. He's like, oh, he's my perfect little puppet, you know? It's pretty gross. And I don't know if there's any redemption for this guy. I guess we've seen worse, maybe, with King Rackless and Gira, but so maybe there's a redemption thing going on, but it turned out that kind of like turned out to be a whole different thing. So I don't know if that's the same case here, but yeah, it's pretty bad. The fight scenes though, last episode, I mean, the story is really good, it's just the situation's really bad. The fight scenes, though, were really good as well. I also found a new love for King Fire Candle. I think he's probably my favorite character of this series at the moment. I love how he's a bad guy, yes, but he treats his people well. He's a good fighter, has a cool weapon, cool powers, cool robot, and his love of just the game, the fighting itself, and fighting a strong opponent. It's not just about winning. It's like he can lose and still walk away, feeling strong and ready for another fight, because that's part of it. That's why he didn't want to fight Horu at his worst. He's like, this isn't, what kind of victory would this be? So I like that conversation that he had with Horu, even though he didn't know he was having it with him. And I think he's gonna, for right now, be my favorite character. The fight scene in the last episode were also good. The fight scene between the two giant robots, Tegosaur and Fire Candle's robot, and then of course the fight scenes on the ground were great as well. Horu finally has his own weapon, and it's super overpowered compared to everybody else's. If there's one thing I'll say that's negative, it's the fact that it seems the group really needs Horu. That on its own isn't a problem, but it's the fact that when Horu's not around, they're just getting their asses kicked. It happened in episode 6, and then it happened again in the last episode, where it's like, wow, you guys just got dusted, and then Horu comes, and suddenly the tides have turned. In fact, the last episode, all they needed was Horu. The other guys were just on their asses, and then Horu just dusted his own brother with his new powers. And the powers were strong, don't get me wrong, but it's like, all right, but like it shouldn't be like this. Like, if it was Horu had to be involved for everybody to fight together, okay, that's one thing. But to have everybody laid out and then just have Horu be the one that fights and then he wins kind of easily, that's a whole different thing that I feel like is a problem. So either there needs to be a training arc, or they just need to be unexplainably strong all of a sudden and not rely on Horu as much. I don't know, but like the power balance needs to be a lot better, I feel like. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I am still excited to see what happens in this episode, so let's not waste any more time and get on with the episode. Yo, the queen is yapping now. What did you do? No, Osai! I mean, at least he's not dead, I hope, right? Oh, to bring back the robots! No, Maya. No, Maya. Why is she upset? Does she realize that this is wrong, or is there like an actual reason? Yo! Damn. Maybe she's always had this job. Okay, so she's been having this job. No, that's completely fine. What a Showa era feel. He's from the Showa era, right? Like, or at least, I mean, he's from this era too, obviously. But like, he was young enough to remember that. Yo, you know who else would agree? Freaking Gentaro. He loved Showa era Kamen Riders. I mean, he loved every Kamen Rider, but it was always Showa era that he would reference. This is the 100th year of Showa. Oh my god! What is happening? Oh shit. Is that a phone? Brother, you know what would have been cool? If we got like a Showa era kind of intro for this episode. That would have been really special. The Showa era has arrived. Okay, so it hasn't affected the whole city. Oh, a troublesome family too.
あの時、お前の兄に連れ去られた大妻さん。抱かれた場所なら心当たりあるぜ。
Bang.
昭和には人情があった。おおらかで温かな時代。今の必要なのは昭和だ。
Newsflash, there were monsters back then too.
でも中身はシルバーエイジ。昭和対決なのま。
Let's go.
ならばもう。そして英語の勉強はもちろん睡眠学習。
You know, people still think like this today. I love Showa very much. But that's what we did. Ooh, alright, Sumino. And Takahara too. Let's go. Yo, they're grooving with it. Oh no, he's become modern. Wrong! Yo, you may be young again, but he's been living in like what, like he's been living in like 3 different eras in his life, right? I wouldn't say there's nothing good about it. I wouldn't want to live like in the past, but it had its good and its bad. Nowadays, you don't see the sun. Back then, they had a sun. That's scientific fact. Oh. Aww. Nostalgia. Dang, I like that. Like we're in the border right now. It's good to look back in the past, but the present isn't that bad either, you know? So that way you can move to the future. Yo, meanwhile, these two are like doing plot stuff. I feel like we're missing one person though. I guess we still don't know how Horu escaped the No One world, right? Bah! Let's go! I love that. Yo, what the heck? The camera's going crazy! What the heck? Editing! Yo, he's like, I've never seen something more beautiful. Yo. That's great. This is for all the people who are stuck in the past. It's like we can enjoy all of it. Soon the real era will be the one that's like ancient history, you know? Yo, they have to transform into Rangers from that era, right? They have to. Do they have any? I don't even know. What? What does that even mean? I like the hardship, god damn it. It built character. Kiwo at that time didn't think Shisho era was inconvenient. True. In fact, back then, what they had was considered like high tech. You know? No part of history is supposed to be like we're not supposed to stay in just one era of history. Let's go. Let the old man spit. Oh, that was cool. I like that. Tega. Hey, look who it freaking is. It's about time. Oh my god! The death toll. It's ridiculous. But he's still wearing his bow tie. Just giant bullets coming from the sky. That's great. Perfect. Oh my god, the destruction. Wait, what happened? Let me read that again. In the aftermath of the Showa battle, okay, that was the battle, okay, that we just saw, yeah. The Showa vitality and the ring's nintality, I don't know what that is, are responding to each other. Is that from the Showa era? I thought that was from, like, the Heisei, right? Heisei? I don't know how you say that era. Giant shuriken! Oh, it's gonna be all of them. Yo, that's cool. Okay! okay? Well, if all of you guys are out here, then all of you fight. Damn. Let's go, everybody. Praise! Take a sword and his power. Yeah, we're gonna have to beat your ass a little bit. Hey, we did it! Oh my god, you guys. What, did you want everybody to howl with you? Like a joint howl sesh? I'm so glad he's okay. Oh my god, somebody give him a hug. He's the one that gave us all that lore. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Oh my god, thank you for everything. What does Kinji mean? What does Kinji mean? Okay. Looks like the next episode is going to be about Rico. Alright, so this was a little Showa era callback, you know, highlight. I thought it was a good episode. It was nice seeing Sumino and Takehara fighting together. You know, I like the unlikely pair thing going on. And I guess kind of like Horu and Ryugi as well. They do have some similarities, it seems. They both come from kind of unstable family history. But we know more about Horu's than we know about... Well, we don't know anything about Ryugi's. But... it looks like they have that similarity. So maybe if we get more of Ryugi, then we'll be able to see the connection a lot more. But yeah, we had two different sides going on. The Monster of the Week side was with Sumino and Takehara, and them just going over to this Showa era and realizing that yes, there were a lot of things that are outdated and probably not for the best, and it's good that we've evolved since then. You know, women's rights, more opportunity for women for a start. But at the same time, there were some good things about it too. You know, there was some peaceful, beautiful scenery, maybe some simplicity. The issues that we have now aren't issues that were going on during that era. So yeah, there are definitely some good and bad things. And then as for, like, you know, thinking about the past, it's good to reminisce. It's good to have love for your era, for the era that you were young in. You got to do a lot more in. But at the same time, don't get stuck there. You know, move on, find new memories. And the only way to do that is to live in the present. So I'm glad that we were able to... I really did like that storyline that was going on there. The little sets that they had as well, and the attempt to make everything look very old-fashioned. I think it was funny, it was detailed, and I really enjoyed it. Everything with Horu and Ryugi, that one focused more on the story, but there wasn't really that much focus on it. Ryugi just, you know, Horu was just like, you know, pointing out that, kind of just talking about the No One world and how, what was his name again? Osai most likely was trapped in there like he was. I believe he pointed out how the circles are portals to that world, and it did make me wonder, like, oh, okay, I wonder how he was able to come back from that world back here. And I also wonder how he was able to go into that world, because if the portals are circles, then that means there was some kind of weird circle thing in the forest. Is it still there? Was it destroyed? Was it taken out? We don't know. But I imagine that eventually we're going to be going into that world and getting a better look of the setting. If it's anything like Gav, then it's not going to just be a world full of evil people. It's going to be a world that has evil people in it, but also, like, it's more detailed than that, and there are good people, there are bad people, like on Earth. So I do hope it's something similar to that, and I hope we get some more information about that world soon. It looks like we're getting started on that. Rico was barely in this episode. I have absolutely no idea why. I wonder if the next episode we're going to be focusing on where he's been. We've had some stuff, little bits and pieces about his past. So I wonder if we're going to be focusing on that in the next episode. But yeah, he was not in this episode basically until the very end when they all came together and we got to see I don't know if you've seen this before, but for me it's the first time where everybody got their own giant robot and they were all fighting as a team in separate giant robots. I think that's really unique, at least once again for me. I've never seen that before. And a lot of it was CG, yes, but I did like, it was short as well, but I did like what we saw. The absolute destruction that the evil robot brought onto the city. I'm just like, listen, it's bad enough. Usually those giant robot fights are destructive enough, but this time it just felt like a natural disaster appeared in the middle of I think they're in Tokyo, wherever they are. Gosh, they're gonna have memorials for that one. That was real bad. But yeah, it was cool how everybody came together and fought. There's still some things I feel like is missing. One, I know that I'm a bit iffy with the giant robot fights, but I think something that I hope that they're building up to is them all coming together in one robot and fighting together. I think that's going to be really strong, especially since we haven't seen that yet, and that's a staple in Super Sentai. I think that's something that they're building up to. I'm enjoying what they're doing, and I like the diversity of each episode, where it's not just ground and then monster fight, ground fight and then monster fight. It's something different, and it's different people using the giant robots. I think that's really cool, while at the same time having like on the ground fighting. But the thing that I'm still waiting for is that feeling of all of them coming together. I felt like that in Boon Boon Drive. Definitely felt like that in King Ozier. I still feel like it's not there in this series. And I don't need them all to be buddy, but like what we saw in I think 2 or 3 episodes ago when they came and did the roll call, I didn't feel it, and I hope that I feel it properly soon. That's just I don't know if we're already supposed to feel like that, but I personally don't feel like that yet. But yeah, I thought this episode was good. I'm excited for the next one. Hopefully we get some more with Horu's brother and the No Ones, and more history about these characters. And because they're all still going through stuff in the background that hopefully we get uncovered very, very soon. So tell me what you guys thought about the episode down in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye.